doing as much as we can. It's pretty nice.
The following is a production of Temple University Beasley School of Law.
Temple's a great spot for a social justice center because our historic mission has been an institution that wants to educate well, but also is very mindful of the community in which we reside. We have a Rubin Public Interest Society here at Temple Law School, where last year more than 100 of our graduates put in countless hours, thousands of hours, pro bono, uncompensated, time that they took away from their families and their studies in order to be sure that what they were learning they could give back to people who needed legal services. We had one of the first legal aid offices to open in a law school in this country. It's more than 50 years old and it's still going strong.
We chose Temple to embed the project, the Center for Social Justice, with our Scheller Family Foundation. Our foundation is really committed to improving lives. And we talk about, the freedom that Americans have. And a lot of times, if you are combating such oppression and such poverty and trauma and chaos, you really can't actualize and act on and partake in those freedoms that we offer.
That's why we wanted to support this Justice Center, and Temple was the perfect place because they have been, over the years I've been practicing law, the center of a lot of good things going on in that area, a lot of great faculty.
The Scheller Center for Social Justice will be unlike a lot of other experiential opportunities in that it won't just be subject matter static. It won't just do family law, it won't just do environmental law, it won't just help people with disabilities. It will do all of those things because it's going to be cause-driven. And so this Center for Social Justice will look around for things that would improve our world. Sometimes that might be based in litigation, but I think it's very important to say it's also a place where students can learn how to affect policy.
When I graduated from Penn Law, I saw how the faculty from Penn Law at that time were very much involved in the community. And I got involved with the community. And I spent a lot of time here on Temple's campus because the Congress of Racial Equality office was right up the street at the 2200 block. And the NAACP was involved. They were very supportive of labor unions at that time. That's how I got involved with the labor movement. One of my first class actions actually was against Temple, believe it or not, for equal pay for maids and janitors. I never worried about what I was doing, except I had to do the right thing, and it had to be beneficial to as many people as possible. Today, my work consists primarily of mass tort litigation and representing people in mass torts where they've been basically victimized.
I started out, I tell people, as an art director in advertising way before computers. And I myself was a victim of sex discrimination with unequal pay and so forth. So I know what it felt like to be a woman that was oppressed in that kind of situation. And then much later I changed careers and went back to school and became an art therapist and a family therapist, and really was working pretty much down the street at the Salvation Army with families experiencing homelessness. Then from that, I saw that really a lot of these oppressed people had really lost their voice.
It's been a real honor to get to know the Schellers and to work with them in bringing this center into reality. They are committed to doing wonderful things with their philanthropy.
I wouldn't call it giving back. I'm getting, if you want to call it.
Yeah.
It's not giving back. I'm getting rewarded.
It could be a win-win for everyone. It's not like we have to take from one to give to another. It's like we really have to understand what will work on a large scale and make that happen and make it be sustainable.
I think the core values of the Scheller Family Foundation and the mission of Temple Law School are perfectly aligned. We are both very mindful of wanting to be sure that we haven't forgotten the many blessings that we have received. And while we are educating students here at Temple Law School, I think we'll have a perfect opportunity to bring into reality a lot of the things the Schellers would hope to see happen.